See, as promised in our last episode, we haven't given this episode a funny name. The TWAtradio broadcasting standards are pretty strict and can even seem unfair. Like the teacher at school with the shit home life who thought, if I'm having a rough time then these little people who thirst only for knowledge and social development can feel my pain for the time they are in my care. You know who you are. It has also been brought to our attention that some of you miss our news review. Mr. P. Brown echoes what a lot of you say with, it was the only way to find out what was really going on in the world. We do apologize, but we have decided not to cover the news until it cheers up. We will now entertain and inform with themed shows. This show's theme is pastimes. Not yesteryear stuff, but how people pass their time. Also, we have a new feature called TWATback. When we are on air, you can call, email or text through to the show. That and all the usual stuff like this.
In the middle of the night of the broad daylight, I'll be taking off your clothes. Everything gonna be alright. Everybody know I got a habit of being tight, like latex, baby. You drive me crazy. I left my home in Alabama, age 107, looking for a life. I got to know her, she's coming. The second best thing was wrestling, and then the wrestling. But I got to know her, she's coming. Did she ever say she's gonna come on? No. She said she's gonna love you. She said she's gonna love you. But did she ever say she gonna come on too? No. Said she gonna love you and love only you. I didn't know what the time it was when she walked into a room. I must confess, right here and now, girl, the attraction was purely physical. She said a lot that made sense to me, but she also said a lot that don't. She didn't know what I was on about. I didn't wanna shout, but in the middle of the night of the broad daylight, I'll be taking off your clothes. Everything gonna be alright. I got a habit of being uptight, like latex, baby. You drive me crazy. You drive me crazy, yeah. I know. You drive me crazy.
That was Darcy Clay with In the Middle of the Night. Of course, the theme there being one of our favorites, music. People sometimes have their pastime become their passion and sometimes their job. Also, everybody eats, in the first world anyway. Some cook as a pastime, then when the pastime becomes a passion, they become a chef. Then from there they may end up on telly, selling books, getting politically involved and try to affect change on our lives. Like egomaniacal patronizing pricks acting like they cured cancer and not just made something to eat, they pastime. That was Booker T and the MGs with Green Onions. Text just in, food is a celebration of a life and we become what we consume. Dr. H. Lecter. No address. Another popular pastime seems to be spending money. We have to pay bills and spend essentially. We also buy things, both products and services, simply to pass time. An example being we have a swear jar here in the studio, not a fucking coin in it. The point being one of the team enjoyed buying it to pass time. I of course had to dock their wages because they bought it on company time, which in a way is another example of money passing time. Makes you think.
Battery fully charged, we should be all set to go, I reckon. I feel sorry for these people, maybe I should throw some of my money at them. That'll make me smile. No, I'm smiling. Come on, what you miserable about?
New tape?
New tape, yeah, I think we're all locked and loaded.
S-Boy, your host for the day. Don't let me waste my money. No, I see a new path. I can make half. Made new money, now I got a new laugh. Ha. Music is paying me well, so I ain't gonna be the one to go and find a new craft. I'm alright, if it ain't for you, find a new path. If you can't hack it, better find a new class. Triple A gone, gotta find a new pass. Advise me not to do it when I'm buying new cars.
All I really want is money in my pocket, cash in my hand, oh, Skrilla in my wallet. All I really want is money in my pocket, cash in my hand, and Skrilla in my wallet.
If John gets one, he puts away half. So when I get one, I'm gonna put away half. I make money slow, I make money fast, then I'm back to the hood so I can have the last laugh. Still laughing, cause I know I'm not a half heart. When we release, we don't want a half chart. The IQ's high, some of them are half smart, but I do it like Ronson, hard day's craft.
All I really want is money in my pocket, cash in my hand, oh, Skrilla in my wallet. All I really want is money in my pocket, cash in my hand, and Skrilla in my wallet, yeah. Skrilla in my wallet, Skrilla in my wallet. All I want is that cheese, yeah, I'm trying to get that cheddar, 'cause money make the world go round. All I need is that bread with a little bit of butter, 'cause I really need those pounds. Oh, I counted it once, and I put some in my pocket, and counted it twice, then I make sure not to drop it, yeah.
Got a London attitude, don't care. I don't hear in my head right. So many years in family, crying out so many tears. No way, I'm gonna be broke here. Got money for the next year, next year, next year, next year, and the year after. Why he's a martyr, like Sean Carter and Dwayne Carter. But next year I'm gonna step up a gear and go harder. You know me, I'm a master. I cause disaster, I cause disaster. Anywhere on earth, find money like anywhere I search. Plus anywhere I learned the ropes, I earned the right to go. Choose any stage, anywhere I work, anywhere I am alert. Got vision, made my decision. Wouldn't wanna get schooled back in with vision.
All I really want is money in my pocket, cash in my hand, oh, Skrilla in my wallet. All I really want is money in my pocket, cash in my hand, and Skrilla in my wallet, yeah. Skrilla in my wallet. I want Skrilla in my wallet. Skrilla in my wallet. Skrilla in my wallet.
That was Wiley featuring Mark Ronson with Cash in Pocket. Perhaps another great first world pastime is TV. It would seem that although there is more choice, there is less worth watching. We reckon it is now quantity over quality. With cheap, reality TV which only seems to show the reality of the miserably poor and vapidly rich, with one being exploitative and both repellent. Shock TV is a big pastime. Jeremy Kyle will undulate between being more articulate, i.e., better than his guests, and speaking their language as self-appointed arbitrator of how his guests' lives should be run, and because it's on telly everyone's life. It's a circus, and he is the ring piece master, i.e. an arsehole. He is nice to you if you keep reminding him of his own name. We just think he is a skid mark of TV and humanity. Thank goodness TWA television is on its way.
I bought a bourgeois house in the Hollywood Hills with a trunk load of $100,000 bills. Man came by to hook up my cable TV. We settled in for the night, my baby and me. We switched round and round till half past dawn. There was 57 channels and nothing on. 57 channels and nothing on. 57 channels and nothing on. Well now, home entertainment was my baby's wish, so I hopped to town for a satellite dish. I tied it to the top of my Japanese car. I came home when I pointed it out into the stars. A message came back from the great beyond. There's 57 channels and nothing on. 57 channels and nothing on. 57 channels and nothing on. Well, we might have made some friends with some billionaires. We might have got all nice and friendly if we made it upstairs. All I got was a note that said, bye bye John, our love's 57 channels and nothing on. So I bought a 44 Magnum with solid steel cast, and in the blessed name of Elvis, well, I just let it blast till my TV lay in pieces there at my feet, and they busted me for disturbing the almighty peace. Judge said, what you got in your defense, son? 57 channels and nothing on. 57 channels and nothing on. 57 channels and nothing on. I can see by your eyes, friend, you're just about gone. 57 channels and nothing on. 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 57 channels and
That was Bruce Springsteen with 57 channels. It's now time for our Ask an Adult section, where a young adult contacts the show